Yo, what's good, fellow shadows? Welcome to another live. I know the last time y'all heard from me on a live, I said I was going off of social media for a while. Well, I'm dipping back to see what's up. I figured I'd give y'all a little update. 10%. I guess I've got to hurry up and get this out. Um, yeah, last couple of weeks I've been taking a little social media break, little social media fast. I deleted all my apps off my phone. That's why if you've been messaging me or sending me DMs, I hadn't been reading them. I literally just, whenever I do this, I literally just delete the app off my phone. I did that with Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. Anyway, yeah, as far as like the update, what I've been up to, yeah, it's been kind of rough. you know, uh, dude, like, dude, this shit's like literally addicting. Like, people use that as like a euphemism, or like, just be saying shit, but no, like, this shit's like literally addicting. Like, when you find yourself like wondering like what to do with your hands, or you just got like those sudden urges just to like pick up your phone for like no reason, or even when you like hear things, or like you think you hear like notifications and shit like that, and you think it's your phone and it ain't even you. It just got bad, man. But other than that, me having to take my focus off of that forced me to put my focus on something that was even harder for me to look at the time, which was my situation. It's less than ideal, like on paper, anyway. So, but anyway, looking at things in your life that are unwanted always have the same effect. All it does, well, what it's meant to do is just make clear for you the things that you do want, and point you in and even point you in that direction if you listening. So, yeah. Oops. Ah. Oh yeah, I got a new selfie stick, by the way. This one's like way sturdier than the last one, so hopefully this one holds up. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, beautiful day. I didn't really have nothing to talk about. I actually came on the TL this morning and found like a few like talking points. Oh yeah, what I did to come out of the funk that I was just telling you guys about. I really just focused on learning about like YouTube, like some things that can help me like job skills and shit like that. Just put my energy into shit that I know is gonna either make me happy or make me money. So it's crazy how much happiness comes from just putting like direct focus onto that. Like, even without the actual manifestation that you're looking for even being there, just like the fact that you know that you're doing what you have to do and you're doing something productive that's actually like giving you value another way. So yeah. So anyway, I dived into how to make more YouTube videos and stuff like that. And something I realized as soon as I like got back on the TL to post my video yesterday, which if you haven't checked out one of my best videos yet, about journaling, not really like about journaling, but like my journal process with my first one that I've completed recently. So anyway, yeah, I come on the TL and I was like, damn, dude, like I'm like scrolling down here, and a couple of days ago I was like, okay, I don't want my content to get stale. Like, I need to keep it mixed up. Like, what can I do? Like, what should I like? Like, I need to find out like some different topics and shit like that, and strategies and shit. So yeah, man, I get on the TL, and man, like, boy, is there shit to talk about. Like, just this morning I came up with like 4 or 5 topics already. One of them I want to kind of like test drive right now, which is money. I want to like directly talk about money. And it's because, dude, with this whole Kanye situation, or Ye, as I guess he's called now, this is really telling. This is really telling when it comes to the relationship that, what do I want to say? I'm just going to say people. This is like really telling about the relationship that people have with money, to the point where they see somebody with money and they automatically like praise them or put them on some sort of pedestal, or assume like everything that they say is right, like just because of that. Case in point, Kanye. So apparently, and you know what's crazy is like I wouldn't have even known about this if I was still on my social media fast, but I just so happened to get back on social media right when Kanye's in like his new wave of antics with that Drink Champs interview. I was actually on YouTube like in real time when that Drink Champ interviews dropped. I didn't watch it. It's like, dude, I'm not finna fucking like listen to Kanye West and Nori rail off bullshit for 3 hours. Like, I already knew what it was finna be. And then I wasn't wrong. But it was like even worse than I thought though. Like, so Kanye said all this bullshit and landing him in hot water, and people are calling, oh, cancel culture, oh, racism, oh, he's right, he's wrong because of this, and that. Like, look, man, Kanye, to me, this is as far as I'm gonna go as like my personal opinion on this, is Kanye is in an extreme amount of pain. Like, he's in like an insurmountable amount of emotional and spiritual pain. You know, and how do I know that? Well, because hurt people, and with the things that he's doing and saying, like, he's hurting a lot of people deeply. So what does that tell me about him? Like, he's reflecting what's going on within himself. Like, he feels pain within himself, he feels loss within himself, he feels confusion within himself, which comes out in the fact that like the things he says like doesn't even make any fucking sense. Like, he doesn't even believe it, you know what I'm saying? And then like it's even reflecting in his worth. You know, he just posted that he lost $2 billion in a one day behind the bullshit he been talking about. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, like, you could have just not said it. All right, so back, part two of that last live. I found somewhere to post up, getting quiet. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. So anyway, picking up where I left off, what I was saying, yeah, man, like, Kanye West is in an insurmountable amount of pain. And that's coming out through the things that he's saying and coming out through the things that he's doing. And, you know, this is why shadow work is so important. Like, I want to start there because it's like all of this type of thing is what happened. And like, we all have like our own version of what Kanye is doing and what he's saying and what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of thing that happens when you run from yourself, when you don't actually make peace with and deal with your demons. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, to my other point, like, to the people like who like ride with them. Now look, I'm not on like no shit like, okay, like if you agree with Ye, then you're a bad person or anything like that. But I do think that like if you're the type of person who's like still caping for Ye at this point, like you have like some misconceptions that they're like that him and people like him are like holding on to, and it's like a bigger thing with our entire society, with like the way that we interact with money, like our relationship with money, like our mindset when it comes to money. You know, like Kanye, for example, like dude been saying like wild shit for the longest time, and it's like I admit that it took me up until the White Lives Matter tea. That's where I officially like got off the Kanye bandwagon, or like his fanship or whatever. I've been off of him like musically since like The Life of Pablo, to be honest. And yeah. And it's just like the things that he's been going off for a while. He's been going off off saying like this wild shit for a while, and people defending him, thinking that like there's some like, okay, well, he's saying these things. There must be some kind of meaning behind it, right? There must be some kind of like deeper meaning. This must be like some sort of like unorthodox way for him to like get a point across. But
thinking if I could wrap everything up by the end
like,
of the year.
No. There ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the fucking Tucker Carlson interview where he asked him about the White Lives Matter T-shirt. Dude was like, what is it? Why did you make that shirt? He asked him, or like, what does that mean? What does White Lives Matter mean? And dude was just like, his answer was just like, because they do. I mean, it's like, bro, there's no deeper meaning. There's no code that Kanye is putting out there that only like the intellectual bros can crack. There's no fucking like shade or anything that only people of a certain mindset can pull back and see what he's talking about. No, the dude is spewing pure bullshit, and the people who are eating it up because Kanye represents to him something that they want, something that they see in themselves but they aren't able to attain. And so Kanye is pointing out to them what their the reasons for their shortcomings and insecurities and shit like that. And that's what Ye is doing to himself, and like people are agreeing with him just for the fact that he's like famous, he has money. Like, for some reason, we think that just because people have a lot of money that they got, like, everything figured out. You know what I mean? That just means you have just one thing figured out. You figured out how to get money. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all kinds of other aspects of being a human being and being, like, a part of this world besides, like, just making money. You know what I'm saying? But we attach, like, so much to money. There's so many, like, beliefs, feelings, things that like we attach to money. You know, people, you know, like they aren't able to find like inner peace because they feel like they need money in order to have that. You know, like I was just watching a video of someone who posted a reel talking about how there's nothing wrong with wanting more money. And she said something that I used to agree with, but I hate when people say it now. Is like, money can solve 90% of the problems that you got. It's like, no, because the problems that you have weren't caused by money. What the fuck makes you think money can solve it? And even if you had like the money to get rid of like whatever financial woes that you have, like again, like that's only like one piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? Like even Kanye West, for instance, when he was a billionaire, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, he reached billionaire status around the same time that he was going through that. He was going through a divorce. Like, Duke losing his wife, his kids. You know what I'm saying? He went on that rant. This is what he trying to hold people against him now. His justification for saying White Lives Matter is because, oh, where was y'all when I was trying to get my family back? Nigga, where was you when it was time for them to keep? When it was time for you to keep them? You know what I mean? You didn't do what you had to do to fucking keep them. You know what I'm saying? But that's Jewish people's fault. That's the whoever else with an agenda's fault. Like, come on, man. But it made me lose what I was saying. But yeah, even at the height of his wealth, like he's like a multi-billionaire. Like I'm sure there's nights like he's going to sleep alone. Duke just lost his family and he's going to sleep alone with $9 billion. And you think that like justifies that? Like that's enough to like rectify that? He ain't got no family. He ain't got nobody around him who's really like supporting him or like telling him what he needs to hear, but he got $9 billion. Like, the fuck are we talking about right now? So it's like we have to realize that, look, inner peace is a feeling. Like, peace is a feeling. People want a lot of money because they feel like it'll alleviate their stress. You know, and it might in some departments, but like again, like dude, if you can just keep throwing money at things, and like it's just gonna require money to keep it away. As soon as you don't have the money to fucking throw at it anymore, here it comes back. Until you deal with the core of it, it's never gonna go away. There's no amount of money that can fucking like make up for like inner peace. And then like earlier, oh yeah, I was talking about the video I saw on Instagram. Oh yeah, the girl was like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with wanting more money for yourself. You know, money brings peace. And that's why I was like, hold up, no. Like, this is where we fucking fuck up at. You know, like, if you weren't at peace before you had the money, you're not gonna have it with the money, because like it's fleeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you can't like attach things like your inner peace or like love or like your self-worth to money, because you can have a lot of money or a little bit of money. Does that mean that you always gonna have a little bit or a lot of inner peace according to that? Do you really want to attach your peace to that? No, you can't. Not if you want to. Not if you want to like really want to live a fulfilling life. But anyway, I'm gonna go into this in the newer video. It's around lunchtime. I'm finna go grab something to eat. Yeah. So look, y'all, get y'all's money, man. Like, I'm not saying like totally disregard it. Like, it is something that we need to like exchange for goods, pay our bills, yada yada yada. But dog, like, don't attach your peace to that shit. Do not attach your inner peace. Understand that you're worthy of whatever you want. You're worthy to think. You're worthy to move, no matter what the fuck your bank account says. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, I have like under $100 to my name right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on this camera, like, doing something that I love to do, like spreading joy in this world, because like, look, I know that joy is within me. You know what I'm saying? That joy is within me. Joy is within you. All these things that we think that money can afford us, they're all feelings. You have access to your feelings at all times. So, yeah. More videos to come. I'll expound on this later. Y'all have a great day. Man, get your money, make your money, don't let it make you. All that good shit. But anyway, till then, peace.